Standard time can round every time entry that you put into the timesheet or every time you start and stop the timer. And it can, if you want it to, do this differently for each user in the organization. So let's take a look at how that's done. Start by going to the Tools menu, choose Users and Organization. Now I only have one user in the organization here, but as I said, you could round differently for each one if you wanted to. I'm just going to do a very simple test for the top level group that will apply to every user in the organization. Go ahead and click in the rounding field in the properties, click the ... button. You can see that there are no rounding profiles, so I could either click the Add button or go to the Tools menu and choose New Rounding Profile. I'll name this 15 minutes. Now, I'm going to choose to round up and down and never set to 0. So that means that if the time is less than 7.5 minutes, I'll still get 15. I'm also going to choose just to use the duration field only. There's no limit to this, and I'm going to set this to 15 minutes. That's a very basic rounding profile. And I'm going to choose 15 minutes for the entire company, which will apply to every user in the organization. Go ahead and click OK. Let's click on the time log. You can see that there are no time logs here. And then I'm going to start a timer. Now, you don't have to. You can actually put time into the timesheet, but I've started a timer here. You can see the entry in the time log here, bold because the timer is running. I'll go ahead and uncheck that. You can see the actual work is 0.25. Now if I click on it to open it up, let's go ahead and close this quick task, you can see that the seconds are the actual time that was logged when the timer was running, but the actual work is set to 0.25, so that's 15 minutes. So let's go ahead and click Cancel. I'm going to delete this time log. Go back up to Tools, Users and Organization, again at the top level company. You can see I have 15 minutes selected. Click ... And I'm going to change this to round the duration and date fields. So let's see what effect that has. Again, we'll just start a timer. You can see the new time log running. I'll stop that. Again, we see the 0.25, so that's 15 minutes. Open up this. And now you can see that the start and stop times have been rounded to the nearest 15 minutes, as has the actual work. Alright, let's try something different. I've gone back into the rounding profiles and I've created a new one called Multistage. And in this one I'm going to round up only. So for the first 15 minutes, 0.25 hours, I'll round to 15 minutes. So basically anything less than 15, you will get 15 minutes. Anything less than 6 hours, you'll actually round up to the nearest 30 minutes. And then over that, and to no limit, you'll actually round up an entire hour. So let's say I work 8 hours and 15 minutes, it's going to round up to 9 hours. So that's just the rounding profile that we've got set up here. It's a multi-stage profile. You could actually add another slot here at the end to fine-tune it further, but that allows you to create a nice little profile that fits your company policies. So now that I have this created, I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And I wanted you to see, I have 2 users in here now. I wanted you to see first of all that Dan is using the group default. In other words, he's going back to what the company uses. Remember, that was set to 15. So Dan goes back to the company profile, but Ashley, I'm going to set her to use the multi-stage. So we have Dan set at the group and Ashley set at multi-stage. So each person in the organization or even each group can have different profiles that control how the rounding occurs for them. So that's a way for you to just set up rounding and make it work nicely and match your company policies.